Okay guys, we've managed to fit the top plate and the bottom plate together. It's a wee bit fiddly, but it's easy enough to do. Okay, right, standoffs. I'll take these out. There should be 4 of those, so there is. These go in there. Now we have these screws and these ones left, which we have not used for anything yet. I can't see a use for these. I might be missing something, unsure yet. If I do come across, I will update, but again, I don't see any use. Now, there's some small black ones here. Now, I think these are the correct. No, they're too small, so obviously they're not for there. So we have found a use for these after all. Okay, let's just test one. Yep, seems to fit. Okay. I believe it's the first hole. Easiest way I find is just to put through the bottom, put your finger over it, put the standoff over the top, and just twist it tight. Move on to the next one. Got 4 of these to do. Right, last one. Okay, now the way that this works, and it's probably one of the only one that I've seen so far. There might be another one out there, not 100% sure, but it works in the correct process as it compresses. So these parts will be attached to your quad, hexa, whatever, and it's the weight of the gimbal pulling down and your camera that compresses them, that makes them more sturdier. And they are actually quite stiff when they're compressed. You don't want them too stiff, you'll get vibration. Too soft and you will get a lot of jello. Okay, right, I think the next step will be to take off the EO arm and fit this motor feed cable up through the top. A bit fiddly. There we go. Gently does it. And then line up the 4 holes. Then I believe we'll take the smaller and the screws, no, the longer ones, sorry, again the black, and there's 4 of these to go in the top, which does line up. There we go. Sorry, it was slightly out of shot. And line that up. As I said, try and, when you're tightening these up, just nip the first one up just a wee bit. And then do it diagonally. Helps align it, keep it square. Obviously these are the ones that are holding your valuable camera in the air. So these are something that I would probably check on a regular basis. There's also a few mods that I might make to this myself. One is a thin wire, if it's possible, comes down from the quad hexa and down to the actual pitch arm. I'm not sure yet. One of the questions that I did see asked on, I think it was RC groups, by a member was, is there going to be much room for HDMI cable? The answer to that, I'm afraid, is if you mount it this way, would be no. I would not have said so. I might be wrong. What I would say is that you do is turn it that way. That's all you have to do. And your camera then, obviously your Sony NX5 would sit there, and obviously your HDMI cable line extension then port is out this side, which can easily go up. Couple of things. There's the part there for your sensor. On this one, that won't mount because obviously I've got the motor too high. That would obviously be, sorry about that, I think the camera battery is getting done, but anyway, as you can see, there's two holes here and you can put your sensor. Hey guys, sorry about that, the battery seemed to die in the camera. Okay, as I was saying, you have your sensor on your board, and this can be mounted, two holes here, that's to be mounted on there. And while I was waiting for the battery to charge, I discovered what the small black bolts are for. You can see that there. That's where they go. Again, no manual. I would predict that you could mount your sensor underneath there if you wanted. Obviously different sensor boards for different camera gimbals, but yeah, the smaller hex screws, that's what they're for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them there. Holes if you require to do so. Also for mounting your board onto there. Well, there you have it. That's what those screws are for. Now, it's a simple case of putting this back on. Obviously we can't do anything more as I'm still waiting for my third axis driver board arriving from Germany for my Alex Moss gimbal controller, sorry. But there we have it so far. Obviously we've got to put on the NX5, which we'll do in a second. Back in a second. Okay guys, you see it now with all put together with the Sony NX5 on it. Done a quick wee bit of balancing, but obviously it'll need to be balanced properly out, but I mean it's still not right yet perfect, but the pitch seems to be holding quite well, so that's good. So we're just waiting on our 3-axis controller arriving, and we will obviously get our video done. But I hope you enjoyed the build video, and I hope it assists you in your build. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, much appreciated.